Narges Mohammadi wins the Nobel Peace Prize for fighting the oppression of women in Iran.
Here's a summary of the article.
Imprisoned Iranian activist Narges Mohammadi won the Nobel Peace Prize on Friday in recognition of her tireless campaigning for women's rights and democracy and against the death penalty. This prize is first and foremost a recognition of the very important work of a whole movement in Iran with its undisputed leader, Narges Mohammadi, said Berit Reiss-Andersen, the chair of the Norwegian Nobel Committee. Reiss-Andersen said the committee hopes the prize is an encouragement to continue the work in whichever form this movement finds to be fitting. She also urged Iran to release Mohammadi in time for the prize ceremony on December 10. More on 2023 Nobel Prizes. For nearly all of Mohammadi's life, Iran has been governed by a Shiite theocracy headed by the country's supreme leader. Narges Mohammadi is the 19th woman to win the Nobel Peace Prize and the second Iranian woman, after human rights activist Shirin Ebadi won the award in 2003. Unlike the other Nobel Prizes that are selected and announced in Stockholm, founder Alfred Nobel decreed that the Peace Prize be decided and awarded in Oslo by the 5-member Norwegian Nobel Committee. The Nobel season ends Monday with the announcement of the winner of the Economics Prize, formerly known as the Bank of Sweden Prize in Economic Sciences in memory of Alfred Nobel.
This post received a score of 4,100, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Greater than in May 2016, she was sentenced in Tehran to 16 years imprisonment for establishing and running a human rights movement that campaigns for the abolition of the death penalty.
Some context.
Far out. Her entire adult life has been dedicated to freeing the women of Iran from the oppressive regime. She's the exact type of caliber who should be getting a Nobel Prize.
You mean to tell me that Trump wasn't even nomination worthy?
It's a shame that equality is such a tough sell to people that don't benefit from it.
The thing is, they would benefit from it. Truly. This is something I really believe in as someone living in a free democratic society. They would have to forfeit the local favor they gain from this balance of power, like the short-term or small scale, but their society in general would be an overwhelmingly nicer place to live in. 'Cause 50% of their intellectual talent, labor force etc. wouldn't be oppressed as fuck. Problem is that from their side, they literally cannot conceive of the basic idea of what I'm even talking about.
Agreed. I work with a woman in her mid-20s who grew up in Iran until she was 15 or 16. She says it was the most horrible time in her life. Here in the US she's a physician and is incredibly smart, funny, and compassionate. Any society that would seek to suppress that is not only straight evil in my opinion, but is also massively harming itself.
Mubarak? Lord bless her and keep her safe and strong. Everyone must take stance for her in every possible way. Barizan, Zendegi, Azadi?
Love that the thumbnail is a photo of Nobel on the prize and not the woman who won.
Iran has a propaganda outlet, Press TV, that acts kinda like China's Global Times and Russia's RT. Now, China and Russia have troll factories as well, but I haven't seen any Iranian trolls on Reddit yet. Do they exist? Maybe they don't target Reddit.
Iran and pro-Iran are the pro-Islamic regime subreddits. New Iran is the largest Iranian subreddit and strongly anti-Islamic regime. Absolutely no mention of this on those subs.
This should get more upvotes.
FVCK, yeah. This time they got it right.
Crazy how 70s Iran was so free and then, pretty sad.
Only to a certain extent. The Shah and the Savak were pretty ruthless.
The women and men of Iran who are fighting for this movement are some of the bravest people on earth. I hope all their dreams come true one day and justice will be served to those who oppress them.
I work at a predominantly female factory, and I can't get these women to vote in public elections. It drives me crazy.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.